Hello folks, and thank you for stopping by. Well, I just wanted to go ahead and do a tutorial on how to make an impressive thumbnail for your YouTube video. But you also got to do it through TubeBuddy, which I have already signed up an account for and everything. I also signed up for the Pro account. That's how come I'm able to access these tools. So once you get TubeBuddy set up on your browser, on your Firefox 5 browser or any other browser, and you sign up for the Pro account, you'll have access to these tools. And the tool I'm getting ready to use is the thumbnail editor. So as you can see on the screen, I already uploaded a new video on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on that, hit the edit thing here, wait for that to show up. And this is basically everything's kind of filled in a little bit. I haven't filled in all the details as of yet. I did a few things already, I think. Yeah, I did that. I also, using TubeBuddy, this is how powerful TubeBuddy really is. I also add some keywords, as you can see there. And I use the tag, the keyword editor. Keywords should show up any moment now, but I use the keyword editor to put those words in there. But we're here for the thumbnail. So once you sign up for the Pro account with TubeBuddy and you have set up as a Pro account through TubeBuddy, you'll have access to stuff like this. Great thumbnail. So we're gonna click on that, and this will pop up. Now, as you notice, it allows you to do it 3 different ways to get the thumbnail. Still frame from the video. You can use a solid color as a background for your thumbnail, or take an existing image off your computer to make your thumbnail. I'm choosing, as I always been doing with my other reaction videos on here, I'm gonna choose to take a frame from one of my videos. I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna click on this. And of course, I'm gonna stop right now. I'm not gonna let the video play because I'm just gonna click on one part of the video that I think is impressive. I'm gonna stop it right there. I think that looks impressive right there. Minus this other stuff here. Let me get rid of this. I think I can use this part right here. I can use this frame right here. Of course, you can select any frame in the video that you like to use as your thumbnail. So after you select your thumbnail from your video, hit continue. And now we're at the screen. We can actually fix up the thumbnail any way we want. And on this screen, as you notice, over here you got the text, image. You can upload an image, I believe. Yes. Shapes. You can basically click on it. Use shapes to cover up on stuff. If you want to cover up stuff or use it as a background for something else you want to put on here, you can do that. Frame. Frame basically means you can pick any frame you want to put on the video. Like, you can select this. I don't want that frame. Nah. No, that's not good. That's no good. I'm getting rid of it. So that's why I'm gonna go up here and hit this. Get rid of it. I don't want it. Alright, you also can select text, which I always do. So do the text here. Now what I'm going to do before I do the text though, what I want to do is I want to straighten out this background a little bit. I want to basically fill in this black space here. So what I'm going to do, first I gotta move this up. Well, I'm not gonna move that around. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on and unlock the background. Right now the background is locked. Let me show you something. I'm gonna put it back on. I'm gonna click it back on so you can see what I mean. Right now, if I would just do this, it won't move. But I want to be able to move the background around so I can size it up. So I gotta click on this to unlock it, which I just did. So now I can move it around. See? I can just move it around. Now I just want to resize it. And that's when these little things show up, as you can see. So and you can move it any size you want. So I'm going to make it a little bigger by, moving this up a little bit, just like that. Moving this over just a little bit, just like that. And hopefully I made it big enough to fill up the whole entire square, like you see here. Now the blank line rows that you saw there earlier are gone. So that's useful now. I still want to get rid of this little bit thing though. So what I'm going to do is I'll move this up a little bit. Move this down just a little bit. Then move the whole thing back down. And now what I want gone is gone. So there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm add the text to the video itself. Now you can write your own text, any text you want, but I'm gonna show y'all a little neat trick I learned while using this thumbnail editor. As you can see the text that's over here. All you have to do is literally just select it, hold your left mouse button down, and at the same time while you're holding down your left mouse button, move your mouse around. If you happen to have a trackball, move the trackball around until you get everything. Then go over top of it with your cursor, right click on your mouse or trackball, click on copy. Now you got it. Now what you can do now, since the copy of that text is in your clipboard on your computer, click on text. This already highlighted. Sometimes when you click on it by mistake, it includes this by mistake. If you happen to find yourself in that situation, all you have to do is just select it. Or the same thing, just select it, hit the backspace key on your keyboard, get rid of it. Alright, now we can paste the text that we just have. Right click on inside the square. You'll see the word paste is visible. Click on that. And now we paste it in. But now we got to format this so that it will fit in this space that we got right here. So we got to format the text in here. So as always, I always kind of move my text around a little bit. So I'm just going to basically kind of move it so it'll be like in a square like thing. I'll give it a space there. And what I basically do in my videos when I do this is basically I'll have Drone Reacts to, then the name of the artist that I'm reacting to, and then on the next line, usually the song I'm reacting to. But in this case, it also has an additional line, which is original 1970, which is basically the original version of this video and this song. So I'll put that on the next line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to make it bold. Make it bold. I'm also going to change the font on it, which is going to be permanent marker. And I'm going to change the color, because if I was to use it right now, this is the color the font will be. But I don't want it to be that color. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to choose the color I want. I want it to be dark, so I'm kind of going to click this region in here somewhere to be dark. Hit choose. And of course, you also notice that you can put in your own colors any way you want. You can select any color you want and do anything you want. And basically, the sky's the limit as far as colors for your titles and stuff. So I'm gonna hit choose. Now I'm also want to format it so it'd be like centered. So you got these these justifications things here. So we're gonna go ahead and click center. Now if I wanted to unline it, I would hit that too, but I don't want to do that. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and add the layer. Hit add layer, because every time you use one of these, you're adding a layer. Alright, so now but before I do that, I found that when I was using the editor, from time to time I would mistakenly move the background too. So before you do anything else, when you add your text or anything else, lock the background. Lock the background just like that. Now your background won't move, and you won't mistakenly move it around while you're trying to do this. So we're gonna move what we got here is the text around. Move this down some, and just basically keep shrinking it until you get it where you want it. keep shrinking it. Now, as obviously it's too small in a strange way. But the neat part about editing this text in TubeBuddy is that you can make it any way you want. I can do it this way, as you can see. So I'm gonna make it as big as I want, and I'm also gonna make it big as I want this way, just like so. And I can move it over just a little bit more. Alright, leave it just like there. And now we got the text for the video right there. But as you probably already know, so with my videos, I also add some other extra stuff to it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my emoji to it. So I'm going to hit the emoji. It should give it a few moments to show up. Trust me, folks, once you start doing this and everything, you'll see people clicking on your videos like you wouldn't believe. This is one of the reasons I'm doing this tutorial. I want everybody to be able to succeed on YouTube. So, I'm just gonna click the happy thing here. I'm gonna double click on it. I just double click with my left button here on my mouse. And there it goes, it showed up. So now I'm gonna move it around. Like so. Size it up. Now, y'all gonna see the end result of this once this video is posted on my YouTube channel. But it's gonna be something. So I'm gonna leave that right there. Now, I'm also gonna add some text to it, because while I was viewing this reaction video, I was checking out some stuff. Oh, hold on, give me one. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't expect that. But anyway, I'm going ahead and add some text. Another bunch of text to it. And I'm going to say different. It hits different. Or let me think. I'm thinking of a title right now, but I think I'm going to say surprise me. Okay. I'm going to type in surprise me. Now, I could leave it that way, the way I got it over here, because it's going to look the same way over here. But now I got limited space where I can actually put it at. So I actually got to format it so it'll fit right. So I'm going to, make it move down to the next line. And I'm also going to center it. Make it bold. Now the neat part about this TubeBuddy thumbnail editor is that it remembers the last format you did as far as fonts. So it remembers the last font you used and it keeps it until you change it to something else. So I'm still going to use the same font I used before, but this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of the font itself, so it'll be different. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to make it I don't know, just make it some color that make it an interesting color. I would say, I think I'll try yellow, light yellow. Yeah, light yellow, that should do. Choose that, and now I'm going to add this layer with this text. So I'm going to click add layer. There it is, right there. As you notice, it's covering up everything. And like I said, the neat thing about TubeBuddy is that, TubeBuddy thumbnail editor is that you definitely can play around with this thumbnail generator. You definitely can play around with it. So I'm moving the text in place. Just like so, see? Just like that. So as you can see, you don't need no real, once you're hooked up with TubeBuddy, you don't need no real fancy editor to make an interesting thumbnail for your YouTube video. And now, since our masterpiece is where the way we want it to be, I'm gonna go ahead and hit continue. This will automatically show you this. It's gonna show you what it looks like. It's gonna look like when people look it up on YouTube. So that's pretty much how it's gonna look once I save it. If I decide to save it right now, this is what it would look like on YouTube. Now, if I want to see what it looked like on Facebook, I would click on this Facebook tab right here. It'll show me what it looked like right there. And if I want to see what it looked like on Twitter, same thing. We'll go back to YouTube. There you go. We're gonna go ahead and save this now. I gotta drink some more coffee. All right, hit save and publish. Hit that button there. It's gonna make sure that I am sure about saving this. And I'm gonna hit OK. And literally, that's pretty much it. Now, after it says this, thumbnail successfully published, what you want to do to get out of this, because I found myself stuck in this situation too. When I first started using this, I didn't know how to get out of this. And finally, I figured it out that basically once you get to this part, you got to hit that X button right here. Hit that X button right there. And there you go. Now, it's going to take a few moments for it to show up on your video. You know, as far as you're saving it and everything. Usually what happens if I do something like this, no, I'm not going to even do that. I'm not going to mess with that because I don't want the TubeBuddy off. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Just got to give it a moment to show up though. Right about now, it should be saved on my my YouTube video. Now, to actually see it, what you want to do, now I'm still editing, like I said, I'm still editing the video. And I finished putting everything I wanted to put in it. What I usually do to get YouTube to show me the thumbnail when it's finished uploading is basically do another quick edit. Mainly what I do is I just basically skip a line. It's saving the draft. And then after it's finished saving the draft, it shows you what the update is. So give it a few moments. There we are. That's our update right there. And that's our thumbnail. It's on our video. And basically, from this point on, go and edit your video as usual. Publish it. Your thumbnail and your video is live. So that's pretty much it, folks. That's how you make your impressive thumbnail in YouTube, on YouTube through TubeBuddy. So thank you for stopping by. Hope you learned a lot from this and have a wonderful day. Oh, but by the way, before you leave, hit that subscribe button down the bottom and follow the channel for more updates. I might do more videos like this. I'm looking into it, so stay tuned. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful day.